Hello. Welcome back to One More for Safety.
Welcome back. Hey, we've never been here before. Welcome. Welcome to One More for Safety, baby.
Welcome.
You're going to ASMR for a second?
This whole thing's ASMR.
Welcome to One More for Safety.
That wasn't even in my ears. I fucking hated that. That's crazy.
Welcome to One More for Safety. Brand new
Yeah, they clicked off this shit.
shut up, woman.
Yeah, this is a boys podcast, baby.
Boys.
Boys. We like boys.
You can tell it's for boys because we got the worst lighting.
Anyways.
What do we like? We need my help to do it.
Fuck, dude.
Put this guy right there.
All right. Guys, welcome to another freaking podcast, guys.
Another freak show, as they say.
Freak show, yeah. And it's a freaky, guys, it's freaky because I'm bricked. Yeah. No, go ahead.
Did you say the name yet?
You said the name. We
Okay.
said the name 3 times.
Hi, welcome to One More for Safety.
There we go.
Yeah, so this podcast is just kind of gonna be about we're filming. Hi, I'm Blake.
I'm Ethan.
We're filmmakers. We make films and shit. And we're just gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about films we made, films other people made,
Yeah.
films we didn't make.
And
There's
shit,
a lot of those actually.
it's true. And shit that's gonna be fucking posted here probably that you'll get behind the scenes gabagoo of. So that's very exciting. But yeah, today we're talking about something that's kind of important to Blake right now.
Well, we both worked on it.
We both worked on it.
We both
Yeah,
worked on
we
it.
both worked on it. But Blake entered it into a film festival over in California, and it got freaking accepted. So we're very excited about that.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's called fucking Last Night in the Jungle Part.
Okay, I was gonna say
Part 1. Part 1, I guess.
we just did the podcast that's already come out by now. Where we're both trying to guess stuff about Cameron, my girlfriend. So now this is the podcast where you try to guess stuff about me.
Oh.
And eventually we're going to film a podcast where you're just trying to guess stuff about yourself.
Yeah, and we don't know. We're still questioning. We're still figuring it out. We don't know. So can't wait for you guys to see that. Yeah, Last Night in the Jungle. It got accepted into a film festival.
It did. The Temecula Valley, they don't call it the International Film Festival, but they used to call it the International Film Festival, and they do show international films. So I call it the International Film Festival because I get to stroke my ego a little bit harder when I do that.
Yeah, international film. It's like, and it's crazy because we dubbed it. We definitely dubbed it in like Japanese and Spanish and all that. So
Right.
any foreigners can watch it in those languages for sure. Yeah.
I
I'm bigoted, actually.
I think I should actually check the instructions for the film festival. I think I do need to include captions.
Oh, do you actually? Oh, fuck.
I could be wrong about that, but I think so.
It's getting disqualified already. That's crazy.
I'll just wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
Just
just
say like 4 words.
I'll just send them a
Yeah.
Word PDF, and I'll be like, I think this is what the script.
That's true. There's not a ton of talking. I mean, there is Matthews saying shit, but it would be easy to
Sorry, this is off topic real quick. There's a YouTuber I really like, and I forget the name of them, but they do these videos, and they're very funny. They're like animation, comedy kind of videos. And if you turn on the subtitles, I guess YouTube supports this format of subtitles that's like really fucking whack, because like you can change color, you can change font, you can change placement of subtitles, and it's all for like accessibility stuff, right? But like he uses it to be like really fucking funny. So like he'll have like random conversations in the subtitles and like do weird esoteric shit. It's great. If I can find an example, I'll put it on
We
the
should
screen.
make all the subtitles for our videos wingdings.
Yeah.
That's what we should do. But yeah, do you want to
Mansplain. Wingdings. No, I don't. I'm not gonna explain that.
Please. But do you want to explain? I guess the thought process of making this, because you wrote it. And I mean, it's kind of your baby. in a
Okay.
way.
Okay. We'll start from the beginning. When a mommy and a daddy love each other very much, they create a mentally troubled 22-year-old Jew twink.
Hey, happens to the best of us.
So one time I used to live out in California. That's why I submitted to the film festival in Temecula, California in the first place. Cameron came out to visit me, and we kind of went around Long Beach and did shit. And we did a lot of driving at night. It was during winter, so like night starts earlier. So like we're doing shit at night, getting like ice cream, whatever, jerking off, what couples do in the
Fuck,
car
dude.
in Long Beach.
I need to get one of these relationships. What the fuck?
And we're like going to like a Target or like a convenience store or something, and I'm thinking like, it's so badass to be like driving around at night. Like, I don't know. I just like, and I'm not the only person who's thought this, because there are tons of movies that like kind of play off this like theme.
It's kind of true. In a city, I feel
Drive.
badass. In a when I'm driving through the woods, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Me too. It's like a universal experience.
Yeah.
Drive was a big inspiration for the film. It's all about a guy driving, believe it or not. But yeah, so that's like where that was the seed of the idea. I thought about this character who's like, I don't know, maybe a criminal, maybe he's on the run or something, and he's just like going from town to town, driving around at night, trying to stay undercover, doing criminal things like robberies or assassinations or fucking whatever. I don't know. It was just like the seeds of an idea. And then I moved away from California a year later, and my best friend Johnny, who still lives out there in California, we used to do films together all the time. He comes to me with this challenge. He says, okay, or I forget how it happened.
He had
So-
made
so I-
something. He had made a Last Night in the Jungle.
Right, so I should explain that. Johnny made this film. It's called Shadow in the Jungle. It also got accepted at the film festival this year, by the way. So there's a chance they could play back to back. I don't know. We'll see. Probably not. Anyways,
You gotta suck off whoever's running it and see. That's the only option. That's the only thing. I think that's the only. You see that technique though? Holy shit. Excuse me.
see that technique? Anyways, Shadow in the Jungle. It's based off of Heart of Darkness, which, oh my god.
What the fuck, cat?
Sorry, the cat's being a freak in the corner.
He's eating smut, dude.
Full on. Like, tried to take a bite out of the entire corn. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy. He wants attention so bad.
what, bro? What, brother?
Heart of Darkness is the film that turned into Apocalypse Now, or inspired Apocalypse Now.
The book that's
The,
inspired.
the book that inspired the movie.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Johnny made a film called Shadow in the Jungle, which is inspired off the book, not the movie. It just kind of takes and recontextualizes the themes of that. So anyways, I go to Johnny. I'm like, hey, I have a challenge for you. I want you to remake one of my films. And he's like, okay, cool. Remake one of my films, Shadow in the Jungle. By the way, he never completed the challenge.
I'm like,
completed
where's
the
his thing?
film. No, I asked him. He's like, oh yeah, I gave up on it. I'm like,
Word.
okay.
What'd you give him to remake?
All the time in the world.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes. So he never did that, but I did his. So it's Last Night in the Jungle is I took the ideas I had from the driving around in Long Beach in the city and planted his themes and ideas into it, combined it, meshed together, did a little bit of that action, and that's how we ended up with that. So it's a hodgepodge of ideas, but I think I like to think about it more as like I didn't have a really strong idea for my existing idea, and I took his, with permission, of course, and planted it in there, and it turned into something,
Yeah.
something that I wouldn't have been otherwise. So, yeah, that's how the idea came about, and then we made it beginning of the year, this year, 2025.
Yeah.
It came out on March 4th, my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. It's not my birthday.
Really close to it.
This is when you add in the this.
Yeah, I was about to say, timestamp this, by the way.
And then
Yeah.
And then it got like 170 views. It's semi doing well. That's kind of it.
Yeah.
But I guess let's talk about making it.
Making it was kind of a fucking mess at points. I mean,
It was whack.
so here, okay. So I want to talk about this. This is the first thing that comes to mind whenever we talk about this film is Matthew, the main guy. He had to drive Blake's car. He was driving Blake's car, and we were driving around Charlotte. And Matthew, we didn't know this, actually can't fucking drive very good. And we were in Charlotte, which, to be fair, to give him some grace, downtown Charlotte does have some confusing roads, I guess. And
It's a lot of one ways.
It's a lot of
like
one-ways.
multi-lane one ways.
Yeah, and we were trying to find, I think, a parking deck or something. I don't remember, but we were on a one-way road, and we passed by wherever we were trying to get to. We're like, oh shit, no, it's back there. And he's like, oh shit, does a U-turn in the one lane.
Just totally fucking whips it. Like, not even at an intersection, just like mid-road. Like,
I don't even think he fucking looked. Like, we fucking, of course.
if he looked, he would have seen the cop.
Yeah, a cop, as soon as he fucking whipped it, starts pulling forward, turns the lights on, he fucking pulls us over. Thankfully, the cop is pretty, like, chill. He pulls us over, like, Matthew gets over, and then the cop kind of just goes up next to us and is like, hey, you do realize this is a one way, right? And Matthew's like, yeah, I do now. And so he fixes it, and we go on about filming.
Thankfully, there's no traffic, so like
Yeah.
it wasn't. We were inconveniencing it.
It was fairly late at night, so it was,
Yeah.
And then same night, we dropped Matthew back off at his apartment, and Matthew has an old car, so he has to turn the headlights off on his car. They don't turn off automatically, I guess. And so he kind of assumed that that's how Blake's car worked and turned the headlights off on Blake's car. So then me and Blake are headed back home, and we're on the road.
To be fair, none of us had noticed this.
Yeah, we hadn't seen that the lights were like, it was
Like it's two dumbasses in their car.
well, yeah. But it seemed fairly lit, to be fair. I don't know why though, because the road, like, looking back, the road that we were on was dark. It is. It's next to the college I went to, and it is kind of dark.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways, there was a cop kind of next to us, kind of behind us, a little bit diagonal, and then next to us. And
well, he had pulled someone else over,
yeah.
and then he let the guy go,
Right.
And then we ended up in front of the cop, and like he was right behind us, and he flashed me, like he flashed his brights.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, jackass.
You fucking asshole. Yeah, he was meeting his quota that night, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, to be fair, because I saw him flash his brights, but I thought it was like a hey, you can get over, like he was being friendly or something. And then Blake gets in front of him, and he turns his fucking blue lights on and pulls us over again. He's like, you realize your headlights are off.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
To be fair, he gave us quite a bit of time if we were smart to catch our mistake. There was a fairly decent period where he was flashing us and the blue lights were not on, that we could have turned on our headlights.
Hey, you know what? We know what that means now.
Yeah.
We know what that means now.
I mean, I always know what that means, but I was like, I know my headlights are on. I never turn them off.
Yeah.
So,
well, no, because I would say, like, I know what that means, but then so many people flash their headlights for so many other reasons.
yeah,
Like,
that's true.
hey, there's an animal up ahead, or hey, something is up ahead that you need to be aware about. Granted, that's normally when they're headed the opposite direction, so because they've seen the thing that's ahead of you. So maybe, like, I should have thought it through more. Whatever.
I did flash a guy on Friday.
You what? You did what to a guy? What the fuck?
I flashed my headlights at a guy because he was going like 20 miles per hour onto the interstate, and I was like, hey, if we're going to get onto this fucking road, you got to go faster, buddy.
And then he fucking pulls over with a gun and kills him. I'm like, hey, you know what? You're right.
No.
We're doing 20.
Proceeded to continue going slow, and then we're getting onto the interstate, so you need to speed up, and he's still going like 20 miles an hour. Blake's already flashing, nothing's happening, so I did reach over and blare down on the horn.
Shit.
They did not speed up.
I'm a very passive driver. If anyone's gonna like get out of their car with a gun and get killed, like get shot, it's you guys, to be fair, not me, by the way. I'm not gonna do it. That's just like what's gonna happen to you guys if you keep honking your horn. Anyways, guys, anyway. But yeah, so that fucking sucked.
Thankfully, didn't get a ticket on either
Yeah.
of those. That would have been crazy because, like, the second time he actually came back and was like, yeah, your record's spotless. Like, Just like keep your lights on. He could tell like we weren't drunk. We weren't doing
Yeah.
anything weird. We're white.
True.
So-
That really helps us. That helps us our case. Yeah.
It would have been crazy if we did get a ticket from the previous one, and then he checks us like,
he's-
"You got a ticket tonight.
Today. Yeah. Tonight. Like an hour.
I'm impounding your car."
Yeah. And then he would have been crazy. Would have been funny. A little bit. What a crazy thing. Cameron didn't think so. Yeah. Other than that, I think filming went fairly smoothly. I mean, there was a line in the film where he says we need to go deeper, and I think that's so funny. I am 8 years old, and I think that's so funny. And we were in your guys' apartment filming it, and then I had to walk out. I had to walk away because I was ruining the shoot. So, but other than that,
This guy's a fucking jackass.
I'm a silly little goober.
If I had a penny for every time we had to tell you to walk away because you would laugh in the middle of a scene for anything ever, I wouldn't need to work the job I work right now.
Shit, dude. It's funny. I don't know. Well, okay, we filmed something. We're working on a big project, and we're filming something for that too. And Blake had to be a creepy guy. He had to be a creepy director,
I was sexually harassing my girlfriend.
sexually harassing his girlfriend, and he kept adding shit every time he'd fucking start, like, because it's all pretty much improv. It's not like a script, and so he'd go up and add a new fucking line. He's like, "I love your titties, baby." What? You didn't say that before, so I had to fucking leave.
And it was funny every time.
It was funny every time, but holy shit,
because I'm just that funny.
dude, he's just a funny little silly
that
little
good.
goober, dude. Yeah. There's something else I was gonna fucking bring up. I forgot. Oh, I remember. Yeah, I will say though, whoever was holding the light for this film deserves
For
it.
one shot.
For one shot
one
in
shot.
particular, deserves it.
The shot of Cameron, where like it's really underexposed and you can't see anything, that's him.
That's me, baby. Hey, no, okay, let's tone it the fuck down. By the way, I was doing okay. We were in Matthew's apartment's parking lot, and
Because we figured it was like a driving scene, but we're like,
Yeah.
well, if we're not going to show the road, let's just do it in the parking lots. Like we're not at risk of like
Crashing.
getting pulled over again.
3 times. Yeah, and so I had a light, and I was the street lights, and so I was doing one of these with the light in this, and let me tell you, because the windows were rolled up, so like whatever was happening inside, I didn't fucking hear any directions. I didn't know when to stop really, so I just kind of kept doing it.
He just kept fucking going.
And
round and round.
And people were like pulling up, like people live here, and they're like, what is this fucking dude?
There's this guy just standing around a car like,
Like, damn, this guy is mentally disabled. Like, we should get him some help or something. It was crazy.
no, I feel like it's a college with a pretty decently sized film community. I feel like you see anyone doing anything weird with lights or what could be vaguely mistaken as a camera, you're like, okay,
this is
that's
true.
what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
I would hope so. But I mean, even like as a film person, I see someone doing that. I'm like, you look fucking stupid right now. I hope you know that.
There's nothing we do in filmmaking that doesn't look stupid.
No, yeah.
We're sitting on 2 fucking food stools.
By the way,
Talking to a monitor essentially right now.
have been this whole time, baby. Have been this whole time.
Now my fucking seat's fucked up.
Sheesh. Yeah.
Yeah, filming went decently smooth. It was fine. It was fun. I think I learned a bit about how to be a better director. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty uneventful. Like at this point, we had done 2 kind of serious projects, only one of which came out.
Yeah, I was gonna say the other one. we fucked the makeup up for one of the shoots, and we'd filmed for a few hours, and we're like, fuck it, we're done.
It's done.
So maybe that comes around at some point, but but I was working on a few things. Last week I was filming something for some friends from college. I got paid, guys. I got paid. It was like $130. Like, it wasn't crazy. And like most of that, hey, by the way, most of that was to cover pizza that I bought for everybody. So it's like, we really, but that I mean, this is a side tangent from like what from the last
No,
time.
we can go on side tangents.
Okay, yeah, great. Um, what was it called? Refraction or something? Here's the thing with that one though, is my friend who is directing it or directed it. I guess it's finished now. Amaya. She texted me the week before. She's like, "Hey, are you free to film next week?" And I like always want to say yes to like help out with filming. Um, but I gotta kind of realize now that like I have a 9 to 5 job. Going to Charlotte to film shit is it's a lot. Like yeah, I'm fucking tired. I'm an old man. I'm fucking tired. But I helped her for like 2 days. I got to act in it, which was fun because I haven't gotten to like act in a minute, I guess. And I guess that one is getting submitted to the Charlotte Film Festival, or it's in the Charlotte Film Festival. So I don't know what day. I think that's like a whole week event, and I have no idea what day it's filming or
I
showing.
mean, that won't be till next year because they already did their announcements.
She said September. I don't know, but it was for some contest, so I think she got some late submission. She also got it was like a budget of like $5,000. I'm like, where the fuck is this money? Give me money. What the fuck? What the hell? But I am excited to see how that turned out because literally they filmed that in a week with a $5,000 budget. I'm curious to see what it.
I have a gripe about budgets.
Yeah,
I want to go on a rant about budgets.
sure.
We'll do that now, and then we'll jump back on to talk about the film. I have this friend, and I'm not going to tell you about them. I'm not even going to use pronouns. They went to LA Film College, which is prestigious. One of the biggest film schools in the country. They get to work with a lot of expensive shit, and they're doing a film for a project for the class. And they started a Kickstarter, and they were trying to raise budget for the film. The budget was $12,000.
Damn.
And they met the budget.
Yeah.
But like while they were doing the Kickstarter, they had like they showed a pie chart of where all the money would go, and like I want to say like a third of it went towards food.
Oh, that's sick. What are they fucking buying? What food? Dude?
Like 5% of it went towards like gear. Because, like, all their fucking gear they're just getting from the school.
Yeah.
And then they paid, like, $100 to, like, the people in the arts and crafts department to, like, make sets and costumes and whatnot.
Dude, thank God. Craft services, lobster and steak every fucking day. Like, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
Like, I cannot imagine.
How big was their crew that's how much food they needed?
I don't know. It's got to be between, like, 5 and 15 people. I don't know. I wasn't involved in the project at all. I just saw the posts on social media.
Yeah, I spent $60 on pizza for that many people, by the way.
The guy who runs the film festival that I got accepted at made a film that actually was shown in the first year that I went there. Anyways, he saved up $6,000 to do a feature-length film, which is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
They needed $12,000 to do a short film. They already had the fucking gear.
Did you see this?
No, that's another fucking thing I have. I hate it when like people do short films and then like, guys, it's doing its festival run. You're not gonna see it for 5 years. Show me the fucking short film.
What do you fucking mean, dude? What are you fucking talking about?
You're not fucking Steven Spielberg. You can show me the film about cockroaches. I don't care.
It's about cockroaches?
No, that's another film.
Shit. That's crazy.
I do want to see the film about cockroaches. That's another friend, and they still haven't released their fucking film.
Damn.
And I'm following the social media account. The social media account hasn't posted anything in like years.
Fair.
Anyways.
Yeah. No, it sounds like your friends over in California, which like, hey, fucking film capital or whatever, are making cooler shit than like we're making. No, I don't want to say.
Are they though?
Well, I don't want to say that fully. Like, I do think the concepts that some of my friends are making, like this refraction film, it's about like a haunted mirror and like she gets possessed by demons or something. I very loosely read the script. Like I said, like I had maybe 5 days to prepare anything for that. And I was really there to be a sound guy, but then the sound equipment was fucking broken. So then I just sat around for a minute, and then they're like, "Hey,"
just held my iPhone to them, like, just speaking of this.
No, literally, actually, that's what it was. They like I don't know if it was Amaya's phone or whose phone it was. They're like, "Hey, can you just set this over there and then press play?" I said, "Yeah, for sure."
That's crazy.
And then they're like, we need a professor. Can you play a professor? I said, I guess I can. And then they,
Are you saying I look old?
dude, apparently 30 to some, 30 to some. And, but I played a professor, and then, he's like speaking to the class. And then I got done. Like, you sound like Donald Trump. I said, I'll put a gun in my mouth. Fuck off. What are you talking
I'll
about?
kill myself in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the trajectory of your fucking life now. Yeah, but I mean, it was fun to work on. Like, it was only 2 days. It was like whatever. And then another project, it's called Genesis, which a friend from college, Honesty, I consider it my thesis film, called The Anniversary. She helped me with that one, and so she was working on something called Genesis, and she wanted me to be the assistant director and producer for it, and that was a lot of fun. I had a little more creative say and how things should be on that set, which we filmed that in, I say 2 weeks, but it was over some weekends, but it was like 12-hour shoots. It was actually kind of fucking tough. But I don't know that one. I don't know how that one's doing. It's supposed to be like in editing right now, so I don't know. Hopefully I get to see that at some point. But
That's where a lot of projects live.
apparently, I'm like, bro, don't tell me I like, because I actually really did like the idea of Genesis.
It sounds like it could be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, well, so like so we did Anniversary, which is my thesis film. Like I said, it was a horror film about like a grieving couple, and so we kind of liked making horror stuff. And Honesty had come up with this idea of like some sort of modern day Adam and Eve thing with some horror elements, and then she kind of brought it to me and this other guy, actually two other people, Drew and Qual, that I went to college with as well, and we all kind of worked on it, workshop different ideas. Ultimately, a lot of the ideas, because it kind of went radio silent for like a month after we discussed it, and then she texted me, sent me like the script, and a lot of the ideas that we had talked about kind of got scrapped because it was going to be like a 2-part thing. Yeah, it was going to be like a 2-part thing where like the first part was like this Adam and Eve modern day thing that kind of cuts back and forth between modern day where like Adam and Eve are supposed to be like these college students to them in the Garden of Eden. And then Eve gets knocked up and then it like goes into a Cain and Abel kind of storyline. But then we got rid of the Cain and Abel storyline. But I liked how it turned out, I think. If I'm honest, I think unless you knew that it was supposed to have religious undertones, you wouldn't fully grasp that from what it is right now. But I think it's fun.
Maybe subtlety. Maybe subtlety is better.
Yeah, maybe. I think I personally, and I think Honesty agrees to an extent. Some of the acting could have been better, but got to film a sex scene, so that was crazy. So if you guys want to see a hot little sex scene that I got to fucking record the audio for and try so hard not to bust,
Laughing or
well, neither one. I'll fucking hope. I don't know. I'd say I was gonna post it like in the description, but like I don't have that. It doesn't exist yet. So hopefully sometime. I don't know.
we'll post like a Canva animation of what it looks like.
Yeah, yeah. If we could have like a little animation of two people fucking, so you guys know what that looks like, that would go crazy. But yeah, like that's what I've been working on. A lot of horror shit, but it's fun. It's fun.
Cool shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess to jump back on Last Night in the Jungle. So to celebrate the fact that I got accepted to the film festival, I went back and watched and was like, oh my god, this is shit. This is dog shit. To be fair, there's a lot about it because another part of the challenge was to keep the film under 3 minutes. And to also like include 30 seconds of jungle footage. That's besides the point.
Is there jungle footage
in the credits?
Okay, I guess.
Sorry,
I guess
you're
that
so
counts.
focused. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the city's a metaphor for the jungle is a metaphor for the city.
The concrete jungle. Oh my god. Wow. Wow.
Anyways, so there's a lot more I wish I could have done, and now that I have like a concrete, like, okay, this is the character, this is what he wants, this is his goal. It's a part one, by the way, technically. I don't know exactly what I want to take the character, but there's a lot more I want to do with the story. There's like, I really am in love with this idea of like a location or a place being a character.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't really seen anything that, like, does that really well, and I wanted to try to tackle. I'm like, I can do better than Spielberg.
So true.
I'm better than Spielberg. I can do it in a 3-minute short film, and I did. I did not. But so I went back and recolor graded it and touched up the audio a little bit and touched up some of the effects and just did general tweaks. I was like, okay, I get an extra week to work on this. Let's make it better, and I did. And that is the version that we'll be playing. Oh, I spit everywhere.
Anyway, sorry. No, what was that? What was crazy? Who did that?
This is why we can never do like audio versions of the podcast. Because like, how do we explain that on audio?
Yeah, so Ethan was fingering his mouth as if he wanted to spit in it. That's what's happening.
So that's the version that we play. I can't say the words. Film festival plays that version film.
Yep.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
yeah,
it's not a ton to talk about with the film. Go watch it.
Yeah, in the description, baby.
In the description.
And while you're done, to like it and subscribe also
to both of our channels.
To both of the channels. Yeah. Yes, please. Whole at 100. Whole at 100 subscribers. So type shit.
So we're at 30 minutes. Is there anything else we want to talk about? Do you want to go any deeper on it?
Because like deeper? Dude, play the clip.
I have to go deeper.
No, I mean, I had fun making it. I think it came out real clean. We got some exciting shit that we're working on right now. Hopefully we can get you guys behind the scenes content of that. Whenever that shit does come out, I hope.
We're doing some cool shit.
I hope that we make a podcast episode about it. And you like what we're making. And it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so trendy. It's gonna be so cool. And you're gonna love it. And we're gonna get 100 subscribers and we're gonna show whole.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening.
Yeah.
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 Anything else?
No, I'm maybe.
Word. Yeah.
I mean, we can talk all night about anything we want, really.
Shit, dude.
But no, I guess
What color is
we'll,
it?